Oh, there we go. I completely forgot to unmute my mic. We're a professional streamer, you guys. We're a professional streamer. Forgetting to change over overlays. Forgetting to unmute our mic. Good morning, everybody. Weaver Wolf, what panel are you most looking forward to at Comic-Con? Soul, you just got Twitch set up on your new phone, so you'll be able to listen on the way to church for the workday if that's something you decide to do. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and get into my studio mode to make sure that I switch over all of the overlays because I completely forgot to do that. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. Professional streamer. Happy Saturday, you guys. Nope, it was not a setup issue on your end. I completely forgot to unmute my mic because I mute my mic during the starting soon because I don't want anything I'm doing during setup to come through, like all the typing and stuff that I do to post everything. And so I'm like, we're gonna just mute, and then sometimes I forget to unmute. So anyways, today, you guys, we are going to be playing an amazing new MMO that's coming out in early access next month called Pantheon: Rise of the Fallen. Now, I've played a little bit of it, but most of my experience with this game has been watching other people play it. And so I wanted to check it out. I have played a little bit. I am a level 2 rogue. Almost level 3. So we're going to see what Terminus has for us, and we're going to move onward and upward, as Joppa, one of the developers, likes to say. And so I'm excited to check this out with you guys. Super excited. And so I want to know, what was one of the highlights for your week? I think for me, one of my highlights was definitely getting to go to karaoke. And I dressed up as Carmen Sandiego. Everybody knew who I was as soon as I walked into the room. All of the regulars were sitting at a table in the middle of the event space and were like, "Oh, we found her! We found Carmen!" And I'm like, yes! And so, of course, one of my friends who goes there with me, she and I did a duet of Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny as our first song. And then I ended up staying the entire time until closing so that I could sing Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And the DJ was like, I think you probably I get the feeling you picked this song for a reason. I'm sensing a theme. Oh, dude, Soul, we'll do it again. We'll do it again at some point. We will totally do it again at some point. I do enjoy playing rogues, but I'm also really excited because in early access, they're going to also include bards. And so I'm excited because I can have a rogue character and a bard character. And so I'm like, yes! And so my plan, they are allowing surnames. So I could have, for example, something like that. Or maybe the other plan is I could have my bard change the first letter of Donna to the first letter of the class. So it could be like for the rogue and the bard. But I think they're allowing for surnames. And so I could have like Donna Elise Rogue and then Donna Elise Bard. as like the class being the surname. But I really I kind of, when my friend Lotu mentioned Rana and Bana, I was like, dude, Rana and Bana could be sisters. Rana is fascinated with all things rogue and like defense stuff. Bana is the family bard who loves all of her instruments. I feel like that would be how that would be, like, they're total twins, right? Oh, dude, Soul, if you have your intended cosplay sorted out, I need pictures. We are going to get like group pictures taken. We're gonna be like, dude, that cosplay is gonna be lit. That cosplay is gonna be the best cosplay to ever cosplay. 2 voice actresses from Avatar: The Last Airbender are going to be there, and Jim Cummings. I love that. Pop quiz. Actually, not pop quiz. Random fact. Did you know that Jim Cummings actually sang in Be Prepared? He took over for the last little bit of the song. And did you know that he sang the theme song to The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh? The gotta get up, gotta get going, gonna see a friend of mine. That was Jim Cummings. So, random facts with Donna. You guys, the weather is finally cooling down here. So as you can see, I am in long sleeves today because my room is cold. It is cold outside. In fact, let's see, how cold is it out there? I am curious now. Let's see. It is currently 56, like 55, 56 degrees. You only knew the one about Be Prepared. Gotcha! And I think I read that he did In the Dark of the Night from Anastasia, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Who sang In the Dark of the Night? I'm gonna double check that. Yup, he did! He sang In the Dark of the Night from the movie Anastasia. It was not Christopher Lloyd. Any part where he's singing, that's Jim Cummings voice matching. Good morning, Ice and Artsy. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Exactly. Cold enough that I haven't willed myself to get out of bed yet. I hear that. Dude, that is one of those things where I'm like, when it's cold, I'm like, give me all the blankets. I am not moving at all. I do not have a VR headset, Ice. They're expensive, but I do have a friend who at least at one point had one. I don't know if he still does, but we played like Beat Saber. I think my sister and brother-in-law have one, and we did a few, we'd played a few games. Like, I think we did a vacation one, and then we did like a dance one, and it was really fun. I'm doing really well, Artsy, and yeah, I did get a little bit of a haircut about a couple, maybe 3 weeks ago, just to kind of shape and trim a little bit, because my hair grows long so fast. And now that it's getting a little colder, part of me is like, do I want to let it grow out a little bit to protect the neck? Because that's the thing, is that here it gets so hot that I don't want to let my hair grow too long again, because I like the idea of having it off the neck and not getting all the, sweat and everything that comes from it being hot into my hair. But now that it's getting colder, I'm kind of like, we need to like not let the skin of my neck dry out. So maybe I'll let my hair grow a little longer. Thank you, Artsy. You bought the House Flipper bundle and got the VR version, and you know you'll never play it. Gotcha. Okay. Was it one of those things? Do you have a VR headset, but it's not necessarily a game that you want to play, or did you accidentally buy the House Flipper for VR thinking it was the one for computer? I'm not 100% sure which one it could be, because it could be either one. Sorry guys, had to blow my nose. There we go. The sooner you get yourself ready and caffeinated, the more likely it is that you can volunteer at the church, which you think you really should do. Oh, the bundle included the VR version in addition to the regular. Oh, that's cool. Well, you know what? Hold on to that, because I might be able to check with my sister and brother-in-law and see if that's one they might want. Yeah, I totally think you should go volunteer at the church and help with the cleanup and stuff, but I also totally get why it takes you forever and you want to just stay under your heated blanket. If I had a heated blanket, I would totally do the same thing. There are days, on like colder days, where I'm like, why is 4:45 so early? I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to go to work. I just want to be warm. Oh man, I totally get that. I totally get that. So let's see here. So Weaver, are you going to be able to go see Jim Cummings? Are you like going to be able to go to his panel and everything? That would be super cool if you were able to go to his panel. That would be absolutely amazing. And some of those things about Jim Cummings I learned on TikTok from Jim himself. Because there's like this meme thing going around where it's like, I'm a voice actor who sings. Gotta get up, gotta get going, I'm gonna see a friend of mine. And one of the songs that he did was the Fly, my minions, fly for your master. Like that part. And so that was interesting to find that out. You had to turn on your AC because it was 84 in your room last night? Oh, man. It gets warm here by about midday, and then it tapers off and lowers by the end of the day. You couldn't do most of the VR you tried because of motion sickness, but there's one game that you could do. You had to shoot aliens and could see the living room. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting, because normally you're not able to see anything. Good morning, Rusty! They do meet and greets, and you're there all day with breaks. That's true, yeah. So are you gonna be able to like go to are you going to his meet and greet, and like what's your schedule looking like? Oh, they came through portals. Okay, that makes sense. So we're talking kind of like Pokemon Go, where it's more like an AR thing and things just kind of pop in. Okay, gotcha. That's cool. I remember the last time I went to Vegas, they have a roller coaster on top of the New York Hotel. And they had the option where you could ride it twice. Once with no VR headset and once with a VR headset. Or you could ride it just once with the headset or just once without. And so I did the bundle. So I got to ride it twice. And let me tell you guys, riding a roller coaster with a VR headset on, that was a crazy experience. That was wow. Because I thought that So, backstory, my mom is terrified of roller coasters. So I thought maybe by having the headset on and giving her something else to focus on, that might help. And I'm watching this. I'm going on the VR headset. I've got it on me and it's like nice and tight and I'm like holding on to it to make sure that it stays on, kind of a thing, because it had loops. And it was this whole thing of like, you start off in a laboratory, and as you're driving out of the laboratory, these aliens escape from the laboratory, and you're trying to catch up to the aliens. And it was crazy. But it did not distract at all from the fact that you're on the roller coaster. First person makes you motion sick enough as is. That makes sense. Hey, Techie, how you doing? Your mom wants to see him, but you want to see the voice actresses from Avatar. That makes sense. That makes sense. In the winters, it almost feels like you have to. Your place being as old as it is, the heater's on the wall, right next to the bookshelf. Perhaps you can move the bookshelf, but it wouldn't be ideal. You've chosen aesthetics over personal comfort. Yeah, that, in a way, that makes sense. I can totally see with, like, the way that your place is laid out, Soul. I can see why that would be one of those things that you would have to be like, all right, what do I want? Like, what do I want this to look like versus what's going to give me the most comfort? Not necessarily from the times I've been over there. I haven't seen it as a fire hazard. It's more because she doesn't have to run it all the time. And now she has an AC unit that she can use over the, like, instead of the swamp cooler thing. Oh, cool. What errands do you have to run today, Techie? Oh, you're cosplaying as the cabbage merchant? I love that. I love that, Weaver Wolf. That is so cool. I love that idea for a cosplay. I love it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and we're going to pray and we're going to dive into Pantheon. We're going to check this out as a level 2 rogue, see what we can do to level up, and you're going to see this is a very, very unique MMO in a good way. Exactly, Ice. I completely agree. So if you have any prayer requests, please feel free to drop them below in chat. I will be more than happy to pray over them. And then we'll dive into the world of the game. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for who you are and for how much you love us. Thank you that you sent Jesus to die on the cross for our sins and rise again. Lord, as we come to election time, I pray for wisdom. I pray for peace. I pray for renewal and revival. I pray that the person that you want to lead our country is the one that is put in charge. I pray for safety. I pray for just understanding, Lord. I pray for everybody to just see each other the way that you do. I ask that you be with Soul as she goes to potentially to the workday at her church, Lord. I ask that you be with her. I ask that you just keep everybody there safe. I ask that you be with her classes and help her continue to be able to just rock it in that class, in those classes, and in that degree field. I ask that you help her be able to continue to understand what's being taught. I ask that you be with her dad and his health, specifically his shoulder. I ask that you just repair that relationship, Lord. Let there be understanding. and flexibility and respect and better communication, Lord. I ask that you just help her with her driving anxiety and get it down to more tolerable levels. Help her confidence to grow, Lord. I pray for Lotu as she gets ready to move, that you be with her and her family and her partner push, Lord. Just continue to be in that. I ask that you be with Tie-Dye Chef Dave and everything going on in his life with work and just the craziness that's going on there, Lord. Just like many other places, they're understaffed, Lord. So I ask that you bring people in to be able to fill in the gaps, Lord. I ask that you be with Bearded Beowulf and help him be able to be a light for you at work and be a light for you here on Twitch, Lord. I ask that you be with Legend of Zyro, Lord, and his family as they're going through a tough season and a season of change. Let this all work out for your good and your glory, Lord. Thank you for the miracles you are working in his family's life, Lord. Be with Kishu and her family and her unspokens, Lord, and just let everything go according to your will. Be with Spark and her family, Lord. Be with his little kitty and her family. Be with Amethyst and her family and her mental health, Lord. Be with DLC and give us wisdom and a united vision, Lord. I ask that you be with... Oh, there was somebody you had on my heart, Lord. You know who that is and what they need, Lord. Just be with that person and bring them back to mind. Give me the words. Be with everybody here. Be with everybody here, Lord. Be with lady foes and adipose and sweet little baby foes. Let baby foes grow strong and healthy, Lord. And with them getting ready to move, Lord, just put all the pieces in place for that, Lord. Be with us. Give us a good time of fellowship, Lord. I ask that you just be with anybody who needs to come to know you, Lord. Put people in their lives that will bring them to a saving knowledge of you and open their eyes, soften hearts, Lord. Be with anybody who is struggling physically, whether illness or injury, and just heal them, Lord. Be with STL and his family as they are getting settled in and unpacked from moving and resolving internet issues and everything like that, Lord. I ask that you let the Botox work, Lord, and rid him of headaches. Be with Phelan and just everything going on in his life. Be with Dusty and his stress levels. I ask that you just be with each of us in a new and mighty way. And in your name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys, my light burned out, so give me just a second. And then we will switch on over. Is this not? It is not. Okay. Is it... Ah, here it is. Okay. I found the right cord. That is always a good thing when you find the right cord. It would also help if it were plugged in. bring that up to here. We'll do that. There we go. All right, we're good. We've got the light going. Yeah, that's true. I can see where running it for an extended period of time would be a fire hazard. You have swamps and they ain't cool. The swamp cooler would do diddly squat here due to the humidity. That makes sense, yeah. Right now the humidity is 53%, but the other day it was around 70. Dang! Here we go. We're switching over categories. There we go. All right, you guys. So we are going to go ahead and get logged on to Pantheon, and you will see just how cool this game is. You are going to love it if it is your style. It is very unique. It is very, very unique in how it plays. It's similar to classic WoW, but also EverQuest, if I remember correctly, is how Low2 described it. It's like a blend of the two. Yep, we're playing some Pantheon. So let's get switched over to the game screen. We're gonna log in. Let's take a look at... We're gonna connect over to Haven Song. He's looking at upgrading your heating and cooling system? Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord, for that. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lord. So I am playing as an elf rogue. And we are level 2 at the moment. And I am going to go ahead and go into my settings real quick. And I need to turn some of the volume down a bit. And then I'll turn up the volume on your guys' end. Alrighty, Ice, you have a fantastic day. And we will see you later. Alrighty, desktop audio, bring that up. Perfect. Are you guys able to hear it okay? And how is it compared to me? So right now, I am focusing on leveling up. As you can see, I am a level 2 rogue. I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see it better. I am a level 2 rogue. I have a bunch of stuff from different battles that I've done. And then I'm like about halfway, maybe a little over, to level 3. So we're going to focus on leveling up today and seeing what we can do. It is not at the moment. Right now what they're doing is, this is going to be in early access starting the holiday season next month. We are thinking that it might be anywhere from $25 to $50. Right now, only those that have pledged are able to access the game. And we have access until December 1st. And then the servers are going to go down for prep for early access. And then once early access hits, then everybody will be able to play 24/7, 365. But we're not sure how much that's going to cost. But the lowest tier of support is $50. And so we're thinking it's going to be at least that. And then as far as I know, there's been no talk of a subscription fee. So hopefully that's still the case. But it's a really fun MMO. It's one where you're going to have to be really, really comfortable with tough battles and dying while you figure stuff out. with his health issues, he's come to realize, you think now that he's lived here so long with his health conditions and all, he's come to realize, yeah, it's pretty miserable. It really is. Like, that's the thing. Is that here in the summer, it gets super hot. So we now have our sprinting skill at level 3, so hopefully that'll mean that we're able to do more sprinting for longer before we get exhausted. You play Classic WoW, you know about dying. Oh, I believe it. I have yet to really fully play WoW, but I've seen other people play it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But it also just takes time. So they have all kinds of different classes. They've got your healers, they've got your rogues and tanks. When the early access hits, they're gonna have bards and a bunch of other classes. But what's really cool is you can consider how difficult a battle would be. So right now, I can get this deer because it says it's an even match. And so I'm going to see how this goes. And I'm able to do auto attack. And we're going to see how I do against this deer. Because this is the first time I've ever been able to face a deer. So now that I'm getting higher leveled, because what you can do is you can see here where it says, modeled deer is indifferent to your presence. This would be an evenly matched fight. And so you're able to determine from there, do you want to risk it? You know? And so now we're skinning the deer and getting what we can from it. So you have your health here, the green bar, and then this lower bar right here, this white one, which you might not be able to see because of chat. This is your abilities. This is like the abilities I have down here. I can do those because I have that white bar. And now my skinning skill is level 8. Hey, Gusty, how you doing? We pretty much just started, but we did get a deer. And so I am excited about that. Weaver! Oh. So now we can chat with Weaver. And we can go and do some stuff together. That's exciting! You've never played WoW, but when you do, you always think the Boom Yada video whenever it's mentioned because you're old. Aww. Alright, Weaver, what do you feel like going for? What do you feel like going for? I am currently still level 2. So what are we wanting to go and... What are we wanting to go and see if we can do to level up? So they also have guilds in the game. So you can see underneath my and Weaver's name, Rebels. We are part of Lotu's guild, the Rebels, and so we can help each other out. You're level 6, nice! So now we can kind of follow each other and we can help each other out as far as like leveling up and things like that. And go to different places, and we're close enough in level that we would be able to probably do similar things. So let's beat this bat. I'm thinking let's beat the bat. Yeah! There we go. Haha, got him. And then we can skin and get our skinning skill leveled up. And then we'll head over to where Weaver is. Now the part that I'm still getting used to is how the camera works. Because I'm used to the camera following me. I have to make the camera follow me. They don't have the option necessarily to make the camera follow you yet. And I don't know if they necessarily have that. There we go! We are now friends on Pantheon! And I think that was the first battle where I did not really take any damage. That is exciting! Alrighty, Weaver, where to? Whoop. Where to? Oh, good. Good idea. Level up spot. That sounds like a plan. I like it. And then once we get there, I'll grab a quick swig of water before we start our level up process. So this game is really, really fun, while also being a good challenge, because you never know, but you also can know what ones are, like, you can kind of pick your battles based on what the check tells you, or what the consider tells you. So you can consider your enemy and determine, is this one that I want to fight? Is this one where I could win, or do I need to level up more? And so that really makes this unique in that they don't necessarily want you to go into battle not knowing what to expect. They want you to be able to, to know that you are good to go as far as that. Tech, you just go right to the raid boss. Exactly. Like, they don't want you necessarily going into something that you're not ready for. But they also want to make it a challenge in that you are able to determine, like, I know I'm able to beat this Hornet, for example. Uh-oh, why am I not attacking? Why am I not looking like I'm attacking? Oh, there we go. Okay. I must not have been facing him, and that may have been part of it. You got it. Already sounds good, Soul. You got this. I believe in you. Thank you, Weaver. Yeah, I'm gonna rest as soon as I can do that. I need to level up. You got this, Soul. I believe in you, and you are going to have so much fun helping with the cleanup. I really do think that that's going to be good for you. So while we're resting up, I'm going to hydrate. There we go. And then we're going to consider... Oh, it's dead. That's why. That explains a lot. So now that I'm facing him, I'm better able to determine and I'm better able to do what I need to do to get him and level up. Oh, I'm lagging again. There we go. And that's the other thing, is I might need to lower some stuff. Let me... How's my XP looking? My XP is here. I've got 3 little bars left to fill. We're gonna take it all. Take it all. And then let's see. We need to eat. So... And drink. And I'm going to take a look at my settings as far as graphics. I'm going to lower the graphics a little bit and see if that helps as far as... Like, I hate doing that because, as you just saw, it didn't necessarily... It just changed the, Ooh, an emerald leaf spiderling and a blackberry bush. I need blackberries. There we go. But hopefully doing this will help with making sure that... I'm gonna go grab that blackberry bush right here. Because I need some blackberries for one of my quests. And then I'll go for that small brown rat over there. And so now that I'm a bit higher level, like I'm a level 2 instead of a level 1, I'm able to do more and beat more of these enemies. There we go. And then we're gonna skin. Hold on one second, you guys. There we go. Morning nose stuff. You gotta love it. Alright, there we go. And then we can head over here. There's a fire beetle hatchling. Let's consider. It would be a great challenge. So that's yellow. So that means I don't want to do that one. But I could potentially beat this one. These emerald leaf ones, these are lower level, so I'm better able to beat those. And then I can chase him a bit, and I can get him. Because now he's looking at me, and he's like, he's all, hey, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? He says. And so I will run away. And then after this one, I'm probably gonna wanna rest after I loot these. So let's go ahead and rest. Because you guys, there was one time, it was nighttime in the game. And all of a sudden, I sat down to rest and this thief comes up and gets me in like a one shot. And I'm like, how the heck did that happen? So that was kind of weird. There we go. Let's go ahead and skin him now that we know a little better what we're doing. There we go. So I need to take a look at my settings, I think. A little more and figure out why I am... Alright. Let's bring this back to... There we go. Okay. Okay, performance. Let's lower the performance to medium and see if that helps. Well, it's all good. It's all good. Soul, you're there early, so that means you'll be one of the first there. And you're able to just kind of chill and relax a bit. That's all. I'm used to getting places early and just like chilling and listening to music in my car until a little bit more time has passed. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm used to not predicting how long it'll take me to get someplace, and so getting there early... Now, granted, if it's 20 minutes, like, I'm used to getting there 20 minutes early. Because that's just how my brain operates. I'd rather be early. But I also can see where it would be awkward if there was nobody there. Ah, your inner introvert is screaming, what have you done? Oh, so now because you got there early, your inner introvert has more time to be like, oh no, do I really want to do this? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's totally fine. You do what you need to do. If you're only up for lurking at the moment, that is A-okay. So we are almost ready to level up, I think. Or at least we should be.
Hello, sweetie.
Well, hello there! I'm the captain now. How are you doing? Let's see how we're looking. We are almost level 3. Are you a Pantheon fan? How did you find the channel? Thank you so much for the follow. So we have a lot of different creatures here that we're able to beat. I'm glad you're doing well. Uh-oh. I hope we're not, like, risking life and limb here. You've been playing Pantheon for a few years now, and it's fun to watch new people come in. Nice! Have you played since, the supporters have been able to go in? Let's, I guess, bring it down to low. Even before that, nice! Yeah, that makes sense, Soul. Why that would why that would be a thing for you, especially with driving anxiety. For me, it's more, I always overestimate how long it'll take me to get somewhere. And I know our traffic can be crazy, and so I'm like, it's not so much anxiety as much as it is I am doing something as far as knowing that other drivers are going to be on the road and budgeting for how many drivers are going to be there. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. So, Captain, what is your favorite class so far? And what class are you looking forward to in early access? I'm looking forward to Bard when early access comes.
Hello, sweetie.
Dayhawk, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? Oh, my inventory's full. No wonder. You usually play tank or melee caster DPS? Nice! And you've enjoyed monk. Nice! Okay, so let's take a look at my inventory and see where we can... There we go. There we go. We'll just do that. What have been some of your favorite things about, what are some of your favorite things about Pantheon? You were going to drive to the store today for some guacamole, but you don't have a cardo? Let us sit and talk about that one. That one was great. For me, I like that you can consider enemies. Like right now, I know that the fire beetle hatchling would be too big of a challenge for me. So I know I'm not going to go for that one. But I also know that this small flitterwing bat is able to be beaten by me. And so I can go ahead and do that. That is a battle that I would like to pick. There we go. Let's loot it. We can enjoy our food. There we go. Is there a spot, I wonder, where we are able to drop stuff off and kind of clear out our inventory? You're an old EverQuest 2 player, so Pantheon is part nostalgia, part new adventure. I love that! I love that. I haven't really played that many. Oh, there's a bank in town. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to go into town because we are getting close. We're pretty much full. Ooh, I wonder, just out of curiosity. Oh, an evenly matched fight. I want to get this boar. I really want to get this boar. Okay, we've got an ad break coming up soon. Hopefully we can finish this before the ad break. And then we'll head into town. And that will be the only thing that you guys miss. We got some hidden swing going as a rogue. Ah, come on. Come on, Mr. Boar. There we go. We're level 3 now, you guys. Check us out. Alright, what can we... Okay, so that's raw meat. Okay. Thank you! I'm excited. Okay. So I guess we'll just go ahead and maybe go to the bank in town? Oh well, I guess we don't have to get all the things. Oh my goodness. There we go. We don't have to loot all the things, I guess. Alright, you guys. We're going to ads. When you get back, we'll be just running and making sure that we get to town. So that's what we're gonna do for now. Okay, it would pose a great challenge. Okay, so let's just let him do his thing. Welcome back, you guys. We are trying to make it to town and drop off all our stuff. Looting is life. Exactly! Like, I really want to be able to just loot endlessly, but I also know that would make things a little bit boring. So we are currently exhausted. So we cannot go sprinting. And now it is nighttime. So for about the next about the next half hour, it's gonna be fairly dark. Oh, I guess it's not nighttime. Never mind. I also kind of am enjoying this exploring aspect. I'm excited for... Oh, what the? Oh, okay. I just discovered that I just got killed by cult people. If you want to find the band Smash Mouth in the Bible, just open up your Bible to Somebody Once Told Me the World Is Gonna Roll Me. I know, right? I totally did not anticipate that being a thing. I did not anticipate that being a thing. I was not prepared for that at all. So let's go ahead. I mean, at least now we're pretty close to town. Now, are you guys able to hear all the music and everything as well? I like the adventuring aspect of this game. And you're dead, right? I like the adventuring until it kills me. But on the plus side, now we're able to go ahead and head into town, find the bank, and just drop off a bunch of our stuff. Now, I believe they are looking at adding kind of a basic map to the game, but it's not going to be a GPS or anything like that. You're not going to be able to look at it and know exactly where you are. If I remember correctly. Okay, so that's the docks, which means town is back this way. Yeah, but that's a ways away. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't do a thing. Don't kill me, please. They did not see me. They did not see me. I am invisible. Oh, I ran past the bank. Okay, so now it is nighttime. So for about the next half hour, we are going to want... We're going to want our torch on at all times. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this is... Okay. Yeah, here's our little town. It's a quiet village. Every day like the one before. And it smells like fall in here, you guys. That is... I've got my farm fresh pumpkin Scentsy wax going, and I love it. Let's see, I'm guessing the bank is somewhere over here. There we go. There we go. So now let's right click to interact. Oh, okay. So that's for... So they do coins. Now, why do I not have the ability to drop anything off? Ah, press I. Okay. Oh. That explains it. There we go. So now let's go ahead and drop all of this off. And maybe it'll catch up. There we go. Yeah, my internet's not exactly the best apparently at the moment. So... it's just taking its sweet time doing stuff. just gonna drop off as much as we're able. Alright, looks like that's all we're able to drop off at the moment. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now let's go and battle some more! Currently exhausted, so our sprinting skill is still working on being leveled up, but we're getting there. So let's go ahead and head down this way. Hey, hey, a yellowback hornet. There we go. There we are. We can do this. Come on. Perfect. We've just got a little bit of a delay, so that's the issue. And then let's go ahead and rest. So that way we can level up a bit. Oh, well, thank you, Jamathan. There we go. Let's get this small brown rat. Get him! Get him! Ha ha ha! You can't hide from me! Because you gotta be facing your enemy in order to battle it, obviously. And so, that's where you've got to have your ability to move your camera around and keep your character facing the enemy. And that way, it doesn't get away from you. So now, we're battling this hornet, another hornet, keeping our character facing him as best we can. Haha, we got him. We got him. Little... Okay, so there's... Shambling skeleton. That's kind of spooky. Let's go ahead and rest a minute. Make sure that we have a full health bar before we do anything. Because when you're resting, then your health bar can get regained over time. Or quicker over time, in a shorter period of time. There we go. hidden swing. We got ourselves some blurred vision from the dusk bat. So basically what we're doing is we're just trying to loot and level up as quick as we can. Uh-oh, the crumbling skeleton. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Do not look at me right now and seal my fate tonight. I am curious, though, as to how much of a challenge he would pose to me. He is formidable, but I would have the upper hand. Okay. So then, let's just give this a go. Let's see how we do. He is formidable, but I would have the upper hand. And that's the important thing, is that I would be the one with the upper hand. There we go. Let's loot him. And then we'll rest. So anything that is blue and white are ones that I will tend to go for. If they are not either of those colors, if it's look at this. The toad is indifferent to your presence. This fight would be madness. Do you have a death wish? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that description. This fight would be madness. Do you have a death wish? Come on. Get out of... There we go. Now this small brown rat, this guy's gonna pose no issue whatsoever to me. He's a little guy. He's a little. And so because he's a little, I don't need to worry. On the plus side, at least the toad is indifferent to my presence, so it's not like he's gonna just be like, I see you, rah. Hey, how's it going, Starberry? Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna go ahead and get out of this area before the toad decides that he is no longer indifferent to my presence. Because with him being indifferent to my presence, that's a good thing. It means he's not gonna just go, wah. But let's just see, let's just try and get out of here before he changes his mind. Why does a brown rat have bat wings? That is weird and interesting. You just woke up, you and your boyfriend spent till like 3:30 in the morning packing his room up for the move? Aww! How did that go? Is he all packed up and ready to go? And are you just so excited about that? So we're gonna get out of here before anybody decides that they think I'm a threat. All packed up and it's making it feel far more real. I totally get that. I totally get that. Now, the only thing I can equate it to is when I moved out for college. But I do understand the... I do understand the packing and everything making it feel so much more real. That totally adds up. That totally makes sense. So we're gonna skin him and then we're gonna go for that crumbling skeleton, I think. So right now we're focused on leveling up. And we're gonna loot this crumbling skeleton. So you'll see in here things like 12 Ranger LFG. So what that is that is a 12 Ranger looking for a group to play with. So right now, I could say level 3 Rogue LFG. And that would maybe get me leveling up faster, but I also might insta-die, depending on the group. You're lounging about now because it's nice to just lay about. Exactly! Oh, I heard. There you are. There you are, you little timorous beastie. You timorous beastie. Alrighty, Techie, you enjoy all of those errands as best you can. But yeah, having a time of just lounging and laying around, just enjoying each other's presence is always good. So we're just fighting in hopes of leveling up somewhat quickly. But we'll level up quicker if we were in a group, because I think the XP gets divided amongst all of the group, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, there we go. Pretty sure that is not mine to loot. He's playing Baldur's Gate at the moment while you're here in chat. We've both been kind of forgetting and then remembering what we accomplished. Aww. I love that! And I love that you guys are able to just take it easy for a little while. And just enjoy each other's presence. Duskbat! I'ma get you! But I'm just glad you get to enjoy each other's company, you know? Like, sometimes it's good just being in the same room. And just taking time to just be together in different ways. Oh, you better not let this lag kill me. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Not gonna lie, that's part of why you stayed up till 3:30 doing this, solely so we could enjoy our morning and not have anything to do when we got up. I love that! Sometimes it's worth staying up as late as you can and getting everything done so that you can just enjoy and ease into the morning. And I love that. Like, that was one of the reasons why I stayed as late as I did at karaoke. I normally never, ever stay until closing. But I just was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time because I enjoy everybody's company. And I just want to be able to, A, say that I did, but B, and sing my song, but B, it's an experience, you know? And I didn't have anything going the next morning, as far as I remembered, and so I was like, you know what, we'll do it. We'll do it. Did I have as much energy yesterday as I'd hoped I would? No, not really, but it was part of the experience, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. He's the absolute best. He noticed how much everything we were gonna have to do in the morning was bothering me when we were getting ready to go to bed. And he stayed up so you weren't doing it all alone. That is so sweet. Like, that is couple goals right there. You have a winner there, Starberry. You definitely have a winner there. So let's go to this blackberry bush and let's harvest some blackberries. Let's see how we're doing XP-wise. Once we get to about the halfway point, so probably a couple more battles, then we will see about joining the LFG. Because I'm pretty sure we're nowhere near ready for anything like Halnir's Cave or anything like that. Hey, our harvesting skill is now level 6. Love that. I see something. Okay, so he's doing that. You've only been together for like 5 or 6 months, and yet he doesn't realize how much he does and how sweet he really is. Aww. I wonder if it's so normal to him. It's so natural that he doesn't know any different. You know, and it's one of those things where that's something that you may not know until you have experienced something opposite. You know, like until you have experienced a relationship where it wasn't as good as that. To you, that just feels normal. Or to him, that probably just feels normal. You cried last night because no one you've been with has ever chosen to stay awake with you during one of your brain isn't satisfied, must be productive till it's done moments. And see, that's exactly it, is that you haven't experienced a relationship like this before. And so for you, this is, wow, this is how a relationship should be. This is how I have wished that all of my relationships could be. and hoped that they all would be. And he's just like, this is just this is just a relationship. This is how it is, and this is how it needs to be. You stepped on a rusty Lego earlier, now you're worried you might have contracted Tetris. Oh no! Lego my ego! It would pose a great challenge. Okay, so we are not going to right-click on that. Because... I am not willing to risk all of this XP. Because I think now they've made it where you lose some XP when you die. And so I think that's part of why it's taken me so long to level up, is I get into battles that I'm not quite ready for and end up dying. Why? Oh, am I not facing him? Is that what it is? A lot of this weekend has been any experience for you. I didn't know you needed the validation when cooking that he gives you. Last night you made a steak and he took a bite and told you how good it was, and he wanted you to continue making it with the spices you used and like you had from now until the end of time. Aww! I love that! I wonder if I wasn't facing him. I normally don't have that much of an issue with the dusk bats. And now it is getting to be daytime. And so now we'll be able to see better what's going on. And that's what I like. I like that they don't, Oh, am I using my brittle dagger? Is that what happened? Did I accidentally put... Ah. There we go. Now I've got the tarnished dagger, which gives a little more damage. So now we've got our bit better of a weapon. Hey, how's it going, Ancient Ice? I hope you're doing well. And I think between lag... I think it must have been between lag and possibly weapon choice and not facing him. That may be what did me in. Ooh, a level 10 Dire Lord and level 10 Rogue looking for a group. Come on. We can do it. There we go. Aw, Jameson's mantle of the stream. Oh my gosh, he's healed me. Jameson is the best. He's gotta be part of the Rogues Guild. That's gotta be what it is. And I just didn't recognize the name, and I'm trying to figure out who that could be. I wonder if that's Sloth. I wonder if that's Captain Slothbeard. If that's Captain Slothbeard, Captain Slothbeard, you are amazing! There we go. Then we got a skin. So eventually we'll be able to go on raids. Once we level up some, we'll be able to do things like Halnir's Cave and things like that. But right now we're just a little too low level. And we would probably insta-die. And we don't want to insta-die. And now that we're able to dual wield, that makes these battles even easier. Once we're done skinning, we'll take a look and see where we're at. And see if we're at a point where we'll be able to consider joining the LFG. Almost. We're almost to that point. This really is a very good level up spot. The lag is really what's probably going to end me if I'm not careful. Yeah, it really is, and I need to take a look and see what it might be that's causing that lag, because I have it down on low performance. I've got it all the way down on low performance. And so I don't know what exactly it is that's making it be so laggy. Yeah, it's lagging. The game itself is lagging for me too. And so I'm trying to figure out what might be causing it. Because I've put the performance of the game down on low in an attempt to figure out, like, to see if that is what it might be. And apparently that is not it. Alright. There we go. We'll say level 3.5 rogue looking for group. Let's get some of these wild vegetables. Get our harvesting skill up. Let's take it all, take it all. L to toggle. Three pally, 25 elf. Let's send him a group invite. Hey, look at that. He joined our group. Perfect. There we go. So it gave me a warning because I tend to, use the backslash, and it's telling me, hey, yo, can't do that. Can't always use that. Because the slash is saying this is who that's going to. So right now it's set to group. I need to get in the habit of pressing enter to open up my chat. And so by letting him know that I'm by the bridge, that means I can kind of hang out here while he's doing his thing coming towards me, and he knows where to find me. So we'll see if he's able to find me or not. There we go. We'll come up by this tree, because then we've got the high ground. So he wants to be lead so he can invite more people. And I'm like, how do I do that? I'm pretty new. Okay, let's try... Oh, okay. Let's go to... Let's close this, I guess. Right-click your name and you'll see the option. Yeah, because I'm not seeing him. I am not in a group because he left the group so that he can invite me. There we go. That way he can hopefully find me better. Oh, there we go. Now I am shown as looking for group. Okay, there we go. Now, the question is... Oh, we've got a level 3 shaman. That's cool. Let's go ahead and harvest this. We'll see if he actually goes through with inviting me. In the meantime, we'll harvest, we'll do some battles. It shall be glorious. Formidable, but I would have the upper hand. Okay. So... let's get this fox. I've never battled a fox before. Hey, how's it going, Dreamer? How's the job hunt treating you? Oh, my inventory is full again. Okay. Is there anything I can eat? Luigiana? I love it. Alright, I guess we'll just take the XP and go. An unfulfilling week, but getting used to the grind is the main concern of this stage. That totally makes sense. Yeah, and a lot of it is also just getting used to what does the application process look like, you know? What does it look like to... what does it look like to send in that? What does it look like to get a response back? How does that, you know, all of that feel? There we go. But it also is unfulfilling to not get a response at all, you know? Like, that's the hard part. Is when you're like, but I need to get a job, I need to do this, I need to do that. I'm doing what everybody tells me. I'll allow it. That mottled deer took umbrage. That was my buddy. Right? Have you gotten to see any other Pantheon? Clean alternatives? Whatever would that be, Automod, right? And right now our stuff is full, so we can't exactly loot anymore. So right now we're just kind of grinding for XP. Oh, I am. Very nice. Well, this game is going to be in early access in December. And so for the holiday season is all they've said. So we're hoping to have a date sometime soon, like an official early access release date. And be able to know that that is when we'll be able to access this 24/7 365. Right now there's a little bit of a lag, even though I have this at low performance. So it's kind of weird. So it's probably the internet just not liking both streaming and playing the game at the same time. I don't know. You want to try an old insult, but you know, just the thing. Guess what? It's gonna flag you again. I know, right? Automod is just so weird. Wow, we're already almost to level 4? We're leveling up so quickly today! That makes me so happy! Oh, a shadowy thug! That's what got me one night when I was playing. Bye-bye. Automod knows you're on his list, right? There are times where Automod is just so finicky, and I don't understand why. Oh, they're wanting to do Manor? Oh. Manor is even more high level than Halnir's. And so we're not even gonna consider joining that group. We are not high enough level. We would definitely just insta-die the exact second that we got there. Are we the ones gathering this at the moment? Oh, he is. I didn't even see him. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the tune for that one. I'm not 100% sure I know the tune. Another word for dumb is wrong, but the insides of a zit is okay? I know, right? Automod is just so weird. So picky. Oh, I don't know that I've heard Pat Works on the Railway. Is that a fun song? We're gonna go ahead and just head back into town, I think, and see if we can put any more stuff in our bank. And let's take a look at our quest log real quick. Oh, that's not quest log. The one next to it is quest log. Blackberries and water. Brew 5 blackberry sparkle. Okay, so we ought to have enough for that. So we're back in town now. We'll be having a ad break here in about 3 minutes-ish. Okay, so we have all of that. And then we need inventory. It's a little tragic. Follows an 1800s immigrant who enters the American dream but finds a ton of misery. Oh boy. So none of that can... Because my inventory's full. Great. I don't know that I'm able to move anything. That's gonna be weird. Let's see, can I... clear anything out? Can I clear anything out? How do I clear anything out? Alright, we've got an ad break starting in 1 minute, during which time I will go to the BRB screen. We'll just be hanging out here in the bank, figuring out how we're gonna do this. There we go. So we can do that. Okay, so that's tail. Golden potato. I don't think we have anything that's gonna... He finds a wife. The Americans who were there longer, he loses his wife and has to raise 11 kids. He drinks. It's not a fun time for him. Oh no, and the older gen Americans throw rocks at him? Oof. Okay, so let's see. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? Alright, we're gonna go to BRB. All right, you guys, we are back. We are back and trying to figure out how to get, like, what we did wrong here. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta check something. Okay, guys, I am so sorry about that. My mom's at the local Scottish festival and found a potential kilt in one of our clan's colors. And so we're looking to see if that might be the right one. Okay. There we go. So now we should... Oh, to move to schematics bag. How do I access my schematics bag? And then let's go ahead and get the... Do we have any blackberries in here? I could have sworn we put the blackberries in here. we had blackberries. Where are they? Oh, okay, there they are. Okay. So we did not put any blackberries in there. Okay. So now the question is, how do we access our schematics bag? And then we need to find a campfire. Translation, it's pad do this and pad do that without a stocking or cravat, and nothing but an old straw hat while working on the railway. Translation, why the heck am I here? Alright, we need to find a campfire. Or at least somewhere where we might be able to cook with our thingy. Our pots and everything. So how do we get it over to, how do we get to our schematics bag? Tavern Keeper is that one. Oh, there's the schematics bag. And it's life bonded. Oh, for use at a campfire or kitchen. Okay. So if we go to a campfire or a kitchen, we'll be able to make that work. We might need more blueberries, but I'm not sure. Or blackberries, whatever one they want. Yeah, blackberry. Okay, good, because I don't remember seeing any blueberries. Smelter. And we need a kitchen. Or campfire. Kitchen or campfire. So let's head on back to that field then, I think. Okay. Well, that's fine then. We don't need that. I'm curious how big of a challenge it would be. Oh, the wharf rats are a bigger challenge? Dang! Alright, let's go ahead and head back to that field, because I think I saw a campfire there. So I'll be able to make the blackberry sparkle that way. But now I'll be able to loot a bit. So let's go ahead and get this deer and see if that might be what we need to level up. Nanaki, hello! Thank you so much for the lurk. How are you doing? Yeah, once early access comes, then more people will be able to come and join, and the place will really be alive with more players. Because next month is when this goes into early access. We're thinking somewhere around mid-December, but no official word yet. All they've said is the holiday season. So since I supported the game, I'm able to have access from now until December 1st. And all of these servers are gonna go down until then. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We're almost to level 4, you guys. We are almost to level 4. There we go. There's the campfire that I'm looking for. Oh, we right-click. Okay, so we need that. We need that. Inventory. Let's put... Oh no, I drank all my water. I don't have any water. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. I'm curious, because this is what killed me last time. Oh, he got me. He got me. That's what happened last time. Alright, so let's see if I can go into town. Do I have any coins? Is the big question. I have 7 copper. I would hope that 7 copper would be enough to buy me some water. Exactly, yeah. It makes you... Right? That's a big uh-oh right there. That is a definite big uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. If the whispers have not spoken to you, neither will I. Well, fine then. Oh, I don't have enough. I just barely have enough. Or don't have enough. Just barely. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe the tavern keeper will give me more water? Shia, you're mean, so we're not even gonna talk to you. Well, thank you. At least you're nice to me. Alright, there's the tavern keeper. There we go. Oh, he wants 10 as well. Great. Great. Can I trade something or sell him something? I want to trade. Okay, I can't trade with him. He doesn't want to... He doesn't show me anything that he's willing to trade. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Because I can get tattered pelt anywhere. So we'll do that. Fine, fine. Come on. There we go. Adding to the trade. Okay, so let's see what he comes back with. Actually, before I send that, let's go in the bank and make sure that I accidentally drank all my water. I may have, but I may not have. Yeah, I definitely drank all my water. So in the meantime, let's put those pelts away, and let's put the blood away. Let's see if anybody's willing to trade me for some water. I'm just 3 copper short. Is there a way to sell in game? Hey, general vendor. He still wants 10. Huh. So now the question is, how do we... How do we sell stuff? If at all. Let's head back into the center of town here, where everybody can see us. And we'll do a say so it appears over our head. Oh, my leg. There we go. Okay. I am going to need a bio break here in just a minute, so we're gonna probably go to BRB here while we're here in town. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out here a minute. I need a quick bio break. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Hello, sweetie.
DJ! Thank you so much for the follow! How are you, my friend? So we're gonna hang out here for a minute. I need a super quick bio break. I will be right back. Alright, thank you guys for bearing with me. We've got about half an hour and then I need to raid out and have a bite to eat because I am getting hungry. Good afternoon, DJ. How are you today? What are you up to? So let's see. Yeah, I do not have... I am pretty sure I do not have any water whatsoever. I've got pretty much everything but water. Aw, that's awesome! How's all of the streams going? How's any fun plans for the weekend? Let's see if in the next half hour we are able to get to level 4. We did not have enough readiness, apparently. Whose streams are you watching? We're playing some Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This is an MMO that's going to be released in early access next month. And when that... Oh, well... Well, hello there. We're just gonna beat up on you a little bit, Mr. Forager. Excuse us. We're gonna get some XP from you. It's just me and God Squad Church doing their rebrand announcement. Ooh, what are they rebranding as? That was a kind of interesting sound. Copper coins! Yes, we've got our copper coins. Oh, they haven't announced it yet. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, definitely let me know, because I am very much interested in what the future of God Squad Church and all the different Christian streamer groups are. So now that we have our 12 copper coins, now we can go to our general vendor friend over here, Valix Prim, and buy a flask of water. Oh, of course. Our inventory is still full. That makes sense. That adds up. We gotta go to the bank, drop off something. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. I for inventory. The game looks fun. You wish you had the bandwidth to play video games. Have to sow the time with the kids right now. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. What are some of your favorite things to do with them? I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's a way to just... Is there a way to sell? I need to look this up. I need to look up, is there a way to sell stuff in Pantheon? So this game comes out in early access next month. I have access because I supported the game. And so they gave us all access until December 1st. And then servers go down December 1st until EA. Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen, selling. Let's see if there's a way to sell stuff. Huh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so now we need... You want to share some criticism, but you also know how time works, so you'll hold your peace. What yeah, go for it. Tell me what is it that you're thinking about in regards to that. The castle model could look a little dirtier. Oh, that makes sense. I can understand that. So let's go ahead and let's go get a flask of water from our buddy over here. And then we can go to the campfire out in the field and be able to make some blackberry stuffs. Right? Points for and against Automod because you and you. I completely agree. I completely agree. This is a definite you and you thing. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we got some experience. We are seriously so close to level 4. So close. Like one more battle and we're there. But what I need is I need to get away from there. I need to get away from there because all of those guys are meanies and they're going to kill me with one shot. I need to find a spot with a campfire that hopefully does not have anything. Oh, I've lost constitution. Okay, I see a campfire possibly up ahead. Okay. Nope, no campfire there. Let's see if that's up here. Because we need... We need to have a campfire to make our thing. But if there's no campfire around here, then that's gonna be a little difficult. And don't mind us just running on water. And we took 9 damage from falling, but that's not terrible. There we go. We'll get up here. There's a nice campfire, maybe? Nope. Campfires are more on the ground. And we've recovered our fall damage, so that's good. Ah, well, okay then. I've always said the only good snake is a dead snake, so let's go ahead and beat up on the snake. Let's do it! Yes, we did it! That's fine, I don't care. All I care about? Ooh, we climbed! I like it! I like the climbing. Okay. What? One more battle and we're level 4? There we go. Level 4! Yes! So now we need to find our way over to a campfire so that we can make our stuff that we need to make for the tavern keeper. But I feel like I'm a little lost. I think I made a wrong turn on the way to Albuquerque. Sprinting has improved. We are now at level 6. This is definitely the spot to try and level up. Let's try it! Because now we are level 4, we have the upper hand against these fire beetles. Haha! Okay. Now... I know, I keep doing my thing of just battling everybody. There's the house. That's a house that might have a campfire. Oh, that's town. Okay. That's our town. At least that looks like it might be our town. Yes. Pretty sure. So, let's go into one of these houses and see if they have a kitchen. Because I can also cook in a kitchen. Don't mind me just apparently breaking and entering? Would that be what that's... Would this be considered that? I mean, the door was open. So I guess it would be just entering? So daytime lasts for an hour, and nighttime lasts for half an hour. We got our flask of water. And then we need... our blackberries. Where in here are the blackberries hiding? Is that not? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now... just blackberries and water. Okay. One blackberry sparkle. Okay, so we need 5 more flasks of water. So I wish I knew how to sell stuff, because then I would be better able to make these blackberry sparkle things. Because I need 4 more things of water, which means I need 40 coins. Or 40 copper. And if I could sell stuff, that would make getting that a lot easier. But I don't know what to do to sell stuff. Because I'm out of space in the bank. There. So we'll just ask in chat if there's a way to sell stuff. Vendors. Okay. Hold left alt. Oh, okay. Open vendor and click alt. All. But it's got to be left alt. And that's what I love about this game, is that because it's so new, they know not everybody's going to know everything. And so they're so willing. They are so willing to help. Oh no. Oh no, I sold my water! Ah! Okay, so let's just open this up. I'm not gonna sell those tea leaves. Okay, so I need 50 because I pulled a silly. Alright, I've got enough. I can buy from him. And then say 5. And goodbye. But I need to find another thing of blackberries because I wasted one of those. There we go. I love it. I love how helpful everybody is. Maybe if I head into town, maybe the person selling fruit. Avatar turns, whack, turns head, sees camera, gets stuck. What? I know, right? There's a bit of a delay. And so, trying to figure out how to not have that delay, because I currently have my game down on low. So let's go ahead and do that. Right? The scenery in this is so beautiful. So we'll be able to craft. We'll have 2, 3, 4. We can bring back our flask of water into our There we go. So now we just need to find blueberries. Because we found where the campfire is now. And we have 10 minutes. And we can get... If we can get into town, that will make things a lot easier as far as being able to find stuff. So we are in Throne Fast. Just learning where everything is. And hoping to be able to find our way into town. And then to another campfire.
Hello, sweetie.
Dozy, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Chat on chat. I love it. We are finding our way back to town. We've got to find one more blackberry bush. Because I need to make the blackberry sparkle things. And the only way to do that is if I have blackberries. And then a campfire. Oh, I found your harvesting spot. I love it. Are there blackberries here? There's gotta be blackberries. I am officially level 4 over on both sides of the bridge. Okay, so I need to go back towards the bridge. I am officially level 4 now. A level 4 rogue. Before I know it, I'm gonna be leveled up to where my rogue in D&D is. Oh, the areas on both sides of the bridge. So I need to go down a bit? Or go across? Because there's the bridge right there. So we'll just explore the whole area behind me. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn around then. So last night was really fun, you guys. We found out as we were heading out to dinner with friends that there was a Stephen Curtis Chapman concert that was going to be aired on Trinity Broadcasting Network. And we were able to tape it, and when we got back home, Mom and I watched it, and you guys, the amount of core memories that were unlocked. When I say core memories were unlocked, I mean core memories. 4 days unlocked. Come on. Okay. I know I have another not brittle dagger. least I... Did I accidentally sell that one too? I daggum must have. Because that's all brittle daggers, and I thought for sure I had another one that wasn't brittle. Alright, so let's see, where's... I daggum sold my torch. When I sold everything, I apparently sold everything. I can buy one at the merchant? Perfect. Perfect. And we're gonna snooze the ads because... Hey, how's it going, West? Nerd! Alright, let's go ahead and snooze these ads because we're going to be wrapping up here in just a couple minutes. I do really like the exploration aspect of this. It's taken some getting used to just because I'm so used to maps that tell you where to go and tell you where you are. There's the one breaking out the old square monitor just to play old Westwood games. But yeah, we had this Stephen Curtis Chapman song, concert that we watched. And when I say core memories were unlocked, they were unlocked. And it was absolutely amazing. Oh, let's get this howler pup. Let's get these howler pups. Let's get them. Get them. Get them both. Get them, Donna. I'ma probably die against this pup. No, I won't. Alright. Let's get you. Let's get you and then we'll loot. So the rebrand is official. The God Squad is officially XP Church for Gamers now. Interesting. Interesting. What's the reasoning behind the rebrand? Red Alert 2 is just better in 1024 by 1024 by 768. That is so true. There are just certain games that are just better in higher resolution. Alright, so we need to find some blackberries. But maybe we'll save finding that last bit of blackberries for later? We have a level 17 skinning ability. Oh, they haven't said yet. They just did the change. Okay. Okay. Because I'm sure that they have... I'm sure that they have a reason. And it's a really cool name. But at the concert, and while watching the concert, I heard so many songs that I have not heard in years from Stephen Curtis Chapman. It was like, we're talking the "We will abandon it all for the sake of the call. No other reason at all but the sake of the call." So apparently Digidonna does not like going uphill. Yep, I can. I can also go higher. We will abandon it all for the sake of the call. So I love singing. I love going to karaoke and just having a blast with that. Oh, we're gonna snooze. And you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead. It looks like my keyboard might be acting up a bit. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, maybe not. Well, then again, maybe it is. It just does not like it. So we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid to. So let's go ahead and we are going to go ahead and exit the game. Let's take a look at who all is online at the moment that I am following. Oh! IB Fatbeard! Let's go to IB Fatbeard. Alright. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna let this do its thing and let us disconnect. And we'll quit and go to just chatting. There we go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and checking out this game. We're going to be playing this every Tuesday and Saturday for the month of November. And then while we wait for early access, we will be playing some Guild Wars 2 in December. So we're going to raid and send the love on to IB Fatbeard. So let's go ahead. Oh, there we go. Raid channel. It was nice chatting with you too. Very nice chatting with you as well. So let's go ahead, and my internet is being weird, which may have been a thing. It looks like he's doing a giveaway and playing some Sea of Thieves. So let's get this started. If you are subbed, here is your raid message. If you are not subbed, here is your raid message. We'll get this started. We will see you guys on Tuesday. You guys have a wonderful and fantastic weekend. And I will see you later. And remember that God loves you, and so do I.